What's going on, guys? It's your boy Fano here, and in this video I have a pretty insane CSGO loadout for under $20. I managed to get some pretty expensive looking skins in this loadout, so let's hop right into this video. Alright, so for our Glock skin I decided to go with the Blue Fissure Field Tested. You can get the skin for around 60 cents on the Steam market, and I think it's one of the nicer looking Glock skins in the game. It's not too expensive, and you don't need a low flow value for it to look good. For our USPS skin I decided to go with the Torqued Factory New. You can get the skin for $1.80 on the Steam market, so it is a bit steep, but I think it's definitely worth the money. It's very clean and expensive looking, and I highly recommend it. If you like using the P2000 skin, I recommend going with the Scorpion Factory New. You can get the skin for around $1.60 on the Steam market. It's a very clean looking skin, very cool, it looks really nice in brightly lit areas, and it is pretty uncommon, so I highly recommend it. Alright, so next up we have the Dual Berettas Dueling Dragons Battle Scarred. You can get these for around $16 on the Steam market, and they look pretty nice. Even though they're in the Battle Scarred flavor, they still look really good, and you cannot tell that they are Battle Scarred, so I think they're a very good alternative, and you don't need to spend the extra money for the lower flow value. That being said, our next skin is going to be a P250 Valence Minimal Wear that costs around 9 cents on the Steam market. It looks pretty clean, it looks pretty expensive, and yeah, it's a very nice P250 skin nonetheless. But next up we have the Tech 9 Isaac Field Tested. You can get this skin for 32 cents on the Steam market, and it's not too beat up in the field tested condition, and it looks really nice, so I definitely consider this skin. However, if you are a CT, then I'd recommend you go with the 5.7 Violent Daimyo Minimal Wear. You can get it for around 24 cents on the Steam market. It's a very clean looking skin, and it's very popular, and it looks really cool. For our CZ75 Auto skin, we have the Echo Field Tested. You can get this skin for around 40 cents on the Steam market. You don't need a low float for this skin to look good. You'll only get a brighter looking skin, and that's about it. Next up we have the Desert Eagle Bronze Deco Factory New. You can get this skin for 69 cents on the Steam market, and it looks really sick. Definitely one of the nicer looking Deagle skins in the game that are under $1, and highly recommend it. But if deagling is not your thing, you can always opt out for the R8 Revolver Amber Fade Factory New. You can get it for around 73 cents on the market, and it's very nice for a pink skin. Alright, moving on, we have the Nova Candy Apple Factory New. You can get it for around 9 cents on the Steam market, and it's a very nice looking skin. Highly recommend it. Another highly recommended and good looking skin for the price is going to be the XM1014 Slipstream Minimal Wear. You can get it for 14 cents on the Steam market, and it just looks really cool. If you have the extra 10 cents, you can obviously opt for the Factory New version, but for our budget loadout, we will just have to stick with the Minimal Wear. But next up we have the Sawed Off Xander Battle Scarred. You can get it for 10 cents on the market, and I don't know, I decided to get a pretty beat up looking Sawed Off, probably because I'm not really going to be using the skin, but it's still nice to have nonetheless. Similarly, for the Mag 7 skin, I decided to go with the Rust Coat Battle Scarred. You can get the skin for 4 cents on the Steam market. The Rust Coat patterns are an acquired taste, let's just say that. Alright, moving on, we have the M249 Contrast Spray Field Tested. It only costs 6 cents on the Steam market, and you're probably not going to be using this skin at all, so I decided to spend my money elsewhere. Next up, we have the Negev Dazzle Field Tested. You can get this skin on the Steam market for 10 cents, and it looks pretty interesting. I'm not too big of a fan of the Negev, so again, I decided to save some money. There are obviously nicer looking Negev skins that you can get for under $20, but I decided to save it for more primary weapons. Coming up next, we have a Mac 10 Lapis Gator Minimal Wear that costs 17 cents on the Steam market. For our MP9 skin, I decided to go with the Orange Peel Minimal Wear. You can get it for 8 cents on the Steam market, and the Orange Peel is always a fan favorite. For our MP7 skin, I decided to go with the Forest DD Pat Factory New. It's a very nice looking skin actually, and it only costs 11 cents, so I decided to invest. But if you don't like the MP7, you can opt out for the MP5 Lab Rats Minimal Wear. It costs 16 cents on the Steam market, and it's a pretty decent looking skin. But next up, we have the UMP Carbon Fiber Factory New. You can get the skin for 9 cents on the market, and it looks really clean and cool. But for our next skin, we have the P90 Elite Build Battle Scarred. You can get the skin for 14 cents on the market, and I think the Battle Scarred condition looks better than all the other conditions. Let me know if you guys agree or not. Alright, so next up we have the PP Bison Night Ops Factory New. You can get the skin for 9 cents on the Steam market, and if you're into camo skins, then look no further. The next skin I have for you guys is the Galil AR Signal Minimal Wear. It's a bit pricey, you can get it for 80 cents on the Steam market, so if you're tight on funds, consider going for the field tested version instead, which is about 20 cents cheaper. They both look good honestly, so it's a matter of how much money you're willing to spend. But next up we have the FAMAS Survivor Z Field Tested. You can get the skin for 41 cents on the Steam market, and it's one of the nicer looking FAMAS skins you can get for under $1. I highly recommend this skin. Next up we have the M4A1S Leaded Glass Minimal Wear. It's arguably the best looking skin in this loadout, and it is the star of the show. It looks really sick, very bright, and very clean. You can get it in the minimal wear version for $5.60, and I definitely recommend you guys take a look at this skin. However, if you're more into the M4A4, then you can opt for the Evil Daimyo Factory New. You can get this skin for $5.33 on the Steam market, and it's arguably a cleaner and nicer looking skin than the Leaded Glass, but again, that's all personal preference. For our AK-47 skin, I decided to go with the Uncharted Field Tested. There is still time for its price to go down, but at the time of recording, you can get it for $2.85 on the Steam market. A bit pricey, but by the time you see this video, it might be even lower. For a blue skin, I think it looks really sick. Very cool pattern to it, and I've also made a video about the sticker combinations that you can put on it to make the skin look even nicer. But next up we have the Scout Abyss Battle Scarred. You can get it for 36 cents on the Steam market, and I got one that has a pretty low float value considering it is battle scarred, because I prefer the bluer colors. The higher the skin's float, the darker it will be, so again, it's all personal preference. For our AWP skin, I decided to go with the Sun and Leo Minimal Wear. You can get this skin for $4.48 on the Steam market, and it is a really nice looking AWP skin. I think it is very clean looking in the minimal wear flavor. Only when you inspect it do you actually see the wear on it, and I think it's one of the nicer looking op skins in the game. For our SG skin, I decided to go with the Aloha Factory New. It costs 24 cents on the Steam market, and I think it's a pretty nice looking skin. For our AUG skin, I decided to go with the Amber Slipstream Minimal Wear. It's a pretty nice looking skin, and it costs around 23 cents. Alright, next up we have the G3 SG1 Green Apple Factory New. You can get the skin for 9 cents on the Steam market. It's a very clean looking skin, and I highly recommend it if you're going to be tearing up some noobs on Dust 2. For our CT side auto, you have to go with the Grotto Minimal Wear. It costs 14 cents on the Steam market, and it is arguably the best looking Scar 20 skin in the game. It looks like a freaking Medusa, and I don't know, I think it looks really sick, so definitely consider it. Alright, so there you have it folks, that was my $20 CSGO loadout. Let me know what you guys think of the skins in this video in the comments section below, and as always guys, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up to show your support. Also, if you would like to be notified of future videos, giveaways, and more, hit the subscribe button below. So until next time, this is Fano, signing out.